What's up, Redhead? How you doing? Working on your house. It's getting cold over here. Dave, what's up, Dave? How you doing? You been uploading any content? You should. Can you leave me a comment on one of my latest videos so I could go check you out? I gotta go to the dentist next month, and I got a doctor's appointment. I was supposed to go to Florida with my aunt and my little cousin. It was a long drive, probably like 22 hours. We were gonna drive halfway, stay in a hotel, and then finish going the rest of the way. But I got too much going on right now. It's crazy because I asked her if she was ready. I was literally ready to book the car rental. I text her, said, "Hey, I'm getting ready to book the car rental. I just want to make sure you're ready to go." She said, "No, we're gonna have to change it." I'm like, "Okay." I think 2 days later, she texts me and says she's ready to go. But then in those 2 days, like, I came into some issues with a carpenter that's supposed to be doing some work, and I basically told her we got to change the date. I'm just wasn't meant to be right now, and I feel bad because I'm a man of my words. I told her I promise we're gonna go. I just have to get everything else situated. Got too much going on right now. It happens. Yeah, I feel bad, Redhead, because I was ready to go. She wasn't, and then she was ready 2 days later. But I've been dealing with this carpenter that's been, I don't know. There's been some red flags. Says he got transmission issues. Now he's sick. He got the virus, the famous virus, and I don't know. His stories just they're not adding up. I don't know if he's lying completely, but anyway, I don't. It just kind of threw everything. I gave him a pretty big down payment too. So it got me like I'm stressed. It got me stressing, to be honest. Yeah, carpenters half truths can be whole lies. Yeah, I've been dealing with I've been having trouble, dealing with carpenters for a while, but it kind of boils down to, I guess you got three categories. You got the cheap people that are not going to do a good job. Then you got the people in the middle who do a pretty good job for a fair price, but they kind of give you the runaround and play games. And then you got the experts, the big companies that you could call and pay an arm and a leg, but at least it's guaranteed work and you don't have to deal with the headaches. But even if you go that route, you still got to be careful because I see people that hire, real companies, big companies, and they still get screwed. Because sometimes these bigger companies have workers who just not all their workers are as good as the other ones, you know. So you might get, you might not end up getting a good worker. But I try to aim for the middle category. I try to aim for, you know, the people who give me a fair price. But it's getting to the point where it's like I just feel like giving up. Sometimes I want to give up. And what I mean by give up is just not, you know, keep scaling. But I don't know what to do. Yeah, I mean, I this is my first time working with him. I did find him through my cousin. I seen the work he does. He does good work, you know. But I mean, his story's kind of lining up, but some of it isn't. Cause when I first met him, he was being honest, you know. He was being vulnerable and opening up, like, hey, I just caught a DWI a couple month and a half ago, and I already knew this because my cousin told me. So he's kind of in a. Then he said he was in his house for like a month and a half, depressed, not working, you know, so not paying rent. He fell behind, catching a DWI is expensive. So he's basically in a hole right now. So um, I don't know. I got a feeling he might be doing other work right now and, wanting not to lose my job. And, he got the down payment and he's probably scrambling, trying to finish the other job so he can get to me. That's kind of how I feel. And if that's the case, you know what I mean? If it's just a matter of, he just needs either time to finish the other jobs or time to, get his transmission fixed and get over his illness and he's going to get to me, I'm cool with that. But, I mean, it's already been like 2 weeks, And I'm trying to be like understanding, but part of me, like, I don't even want to talk to this guy. Like, he be texting me and calling me. And I kind of feel like I'm giving him the cold shoulder, but at the same time, it's like, man, what if he really? I feel bad because I'm like, what if he really is sick, and what if he really does have transmission issues? Like if somebody's really going, like, why doesn't he prove that to me though? And I don't want to be like, oh, you got to prove it to me because some people will be like, yo, if you don't believe me, that's he's a grown man. Like, I don't got to prove nothing to you. But I don't know. If it was me, I would simply send a picture, like paperwork. How easy it to send a picture of a piece of paper that shows the date that your car was in a receipt from the transmission shop. Or if you're in the hospital and you got the virus, there's paperwork for that. Look, I was in the hospital today. Here goes the proof. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I'm not getting none of that, and I don't want to ask for it because I don't know. I just feel like I shouldn't have to, but so I'm kind of just gonna go with the flow for now. I kind of got no choice, and then I don't think I'm gonna hire him again because this was a bad first impression. So, and after dealing with so many liars, I feel like everybody's a liar, and that's the problem too. Oh, you had a solar company. Hey, at least you were trying, man. That's a good point, redhead. You got a bad signal. I'm sorry, guys. So anyway, a few red flags. He called me the one day. He said he was on the side of the road on the highway waiting for the tow truck to come. His truck broke down. Unless he had a noise cancellation headset on, I heard like you could kind of hear when somebody's like indoor or outdoor. It's just the voice, the echo, everything's different. It just sounded way too quiet for him to be on the side of the road. I'm like, Again, I don't have proof. It's possible he could have had an earpiece, because my headset I got is a good one. It blocks out noise. I doubt he got something like that. But okay, I don't have proof, right? So then he calls me or texts me like a few minutes later. No, he called me. Oh, the truck just got here right now. I'm on my way to I'm with the tow truck. I'm on my way to the shop. I swear it was only like 10 minutes later. I don't know. I got the times in my phone. Maybe 15 minutes later, tops. He's like, yeah, I'm at the shop. They checked it out. They said they're going to have to, you know, do something else. They're going to, it's going to take longer than expected. I'm like, that was all just too fast. Boom, 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 boom. Like, things don't move that quick. And then, of course, that was like on a Friday. Then he was like, Monday, it's Friday. They're closed on the weekend. They're going to work on the transmission Monday. Monday came. He was like, yeah, they said it's going to be a few days, probably done by like Wednesday, Thursday. Today is Friday, right? So he hit me up like Wednesday, I think. It's like, oh, I just found out I got the virus, and but at least my car is not done. All my tools are in my car. He's claiming all his tools in his car, so he needs his car. He needs to get around, and I don't know. It's possible, but just some red flags there. Yeah, it's just the time. It's just the timing was like, I feel like it was just too fast. But I don't know, man. I respect honesty. You know, if he's doing another job and that's the case, no doubt, Rich. I don't know, man. But what I learned from this is, I think I'm just gonna start dealing with like licensed companies. Like I'm just gonna pay the extra money and not deal with this. I had a company that wanted to do it. They were going to cost a little more. Actually, it was probably going to be double the price, though. That's the problem. This guy's charging me half the price for more work. So, what's today? Friday? I don't know. I think I'm going to give him to like, today's Friday, not Monday. I'm going to give him to Monday, not Monday. I'm going to give him like another week, basically. Not this Monday to the following Monday. That gives him way more than enough time to get his car and to get healthy. And if he doesn't, start the work by then, I'm gonna have no choice but to, take him to court. I got a contract with his full name on it, his phone number. I mean, I don't want to go that route, but that's what I would have to do. Is that what you do, Redhead? You just hire the professionals not to deal with all those headaches. But you got to remember, I'm an investor. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's true. I mean, he's doing two jobs. He's doing a bathroom remodel in my one apartment. The ceramic tiles are falling apart. So he's gonna like put all new ceramic tiles. He's gonna make the shower wider. He's gonna do some flooring around the toilet, a new toilet, a little bit of woodwork. And then in the other apartment, he's putting a washer and dryer connection. He got to run a gas line from the kitchen to the bathroom, and then he's putting the washer in the kitchen, so all the connections and all that. So, I mean, if he at least does the small job, you know what I mean, put the washer and dryer, that'd be like half my money back at least. And I'm not trying to like blame my daughter, but I wish my daughter would have listened to me. I told her to give him, X amount of dollars, and she ended up giving him more money. And she told me, she's like, oh, but he told me that's what he needed. Originally, I told him I was going to give him the bigger amount. But then something, then I was like, you know what? I'm only going to give him half of that. He could buy whatever materials he needs, you know. But he wanted just to get all the materials and get it out the way. Looking back at it, I should have, ordered the materials online or just, But now what I did, I gave the credit card to my daughter. I said, you're going to have to just go get the materials. Don't give them no more money. Again, I can't blame her, but she should have listened to me. Yeah, you're lucky, Redhead. Yeah, it's sad because I got an uncle who's a good carpenter and I got a brother, but I can't do business with either of them anymore. I tried a few times and it just doesn't work. Either they take too long. Basically, that's what it boils down to. They both, again, they're both good carpenters. They both talk crap about each other's work, but, like, want to say, they just, sometimes they get the job started and they never finish, or they'll never finish 100%, or they'll say they're going to come and they never come and they just keep, playing games. So I feel like it causes issues in the relationship. So I'm like, nah, I'm not interested no more. Yeah, that's why in the future, if I ever have a carpenter that wants to do, um, everybody has their own, I guess, criteria. Like they want some money up front, some in the middle, and then some at the end. That's kind of what this guy wanted. He broke it down like in three payments. Um, I'm not gonna do that. Like I said in my last live stream, I don't mind giving you like 10% of a job, but 33% up front is too much. It depends though, right? Because if it's a big job that's gonna cost you 30,000, even 10% of that would be 3,000. That's a lot of money. But if it's a company, there's more than one person. Right now, this guy's like a one man. He's by himself. So he gets sick, he dies. If he disappears, I'm screwed. Yeah, I hear you, Redhead. Yeah, no doubt, Rich. It's all lessons. I'm gonna definitely learn from this. I'm just gonna start. I gotta just find some new contractors and some new workers, basically. I got a good carpenter that wanted to do the work, but he just likes to he likes to cut corners, man. He wants to do it the easy way sometimes. Like, nah, man, I'd rather pay a little bit more and have it done the right way, and I want it to last. I want quality work. I want, you know, I don't know. I just feel like he likes to just, perfect example. I had the guy that I'm talking about, he wanted to put in one of my apartments. This was a while ago, but the hot water tank was in the kitchen on the second floor in the apartment. I was like, I want to put the hot water tank in the basement. He's like, no, that's gonna, be a lot more work and cost you a lot more money. And me, I just stood quiet. But this was probably 7 years ago. My mentality changed. Now I kind of like, if it was now, I would clearly tell them like, look, I'm the one paying the money. Like that's where I want it. If you're going to make more money off of it, why wouldn't you know what I mean? He just wants to get jobs done quick because he got other jobs, and I understand that. But, now that hot water tank is just like taking unnecessary space in the kitchen, and it's annoying. And every time that's just an example of how he does work. Oh, I hope you get better, Rich. Or you get some fresh meat. That's cool, redhead. Probably got that good meat too. Nice and fresh. Real fresh farm meat from some healthy animals. The stuff that they're feeding us over here. I mean, every country got good and bad food, but that's one of the major problems to why why we're going through so much bull crap, eating too much bull crap. Why are you laughing, Rich? Because of something I said that you think about? I think you were thinking something different. The mornings are cold already, man. I don't want the summer to end. I mean, I don't mind the fall. I don't want the winter to come here. Ugh, I wish I was like a bear and I could just sleep through the whole winter. Or I wish I was a snowbird. For real. I wish I was just. I wish I would have played my cards. If I would have. I mean, I hate to live in regret, but man, if I would have just. I know we could all say this, right? But if I would have known what I know now 10 years ago, I wouldn't have to. Man, I would have, like, I would be able to, like, I would be able to live in Buffalo in the summer and live down south in the winter. But what's good about me saying that is that means 10 years from now I will be able to do that because I have the information and knowledge to get everything in order. Yeah, that's my goal. It's kind of what my carpenter is doing. Going to Florida for the winter and coming back up here. He said supposedly he's going to be up here for 8 months and go down there for 4 months. That's pretty cool. I was working for a trucking company. They were going to let me do that. I was like, hey, I want to work out of, I was going to work up here in the summers and the spring, and then summer and fall work out of North Carolina. Yeah, I hear you, Rich. Oh, it scared you, Redhead? You thought somebody was breaking in? You must have those super clean glass windows. Yeah, Rav told me about that too. He said that the birds be hitting his glass windows over there. I mean, it happens here, but it never happened to me. I think my windows are just too dirty, or I don't have the bigger windows like you guys. Yeah, I like little small towns. I always lived in the city, but I'm tired of it. I mean, I don't mind city life. I just think I need to get out of my neighborhood. My neighborhood kind of. I just don't like knowing every. I kind of don't. I don't know. I guess it's a good and bad thing when you know everybody in your neighborhood. I guess you could spot danger more easily. But I don't know. Sometimes I just want to be left alone. Last time I was home, I walked to the grocery store to get some cake and ice cream. I had to stop and talk to like three people in a walk. If I would have walked there and walked back and just got the two items I needed, it would have probably took 30 minutes. It ended up taking me like an hour and a half because I ended up talking to like, you know, four people on the way there. But yeah, again, that's a good thing. I shouldn't be so antisocial. You gotta leave them dirty a little bit. Oh dang, that bird got a concussion. Chicken hawks. Hmm, that's cool. Anyway, guys, I just gotta appreciate what I got and be more thankful and be more positive. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm being negative, but it's just kind of what I'm now. And I'm dealing with some other family issues, but got a lot to be thankful for, right? We all do. Got my health. I could walk. I could see. I could hear. I got a decent job. I got food in my fridge. I'm not in a wheelchair. I got five healthy kids that they get me mad, but at least they're healthy. Um, yeah, live in a great country, you know, living in the USA. That's a privilege. It's a blessing. I don't want to take it for granted, you know. And no, we're not a perfect. I know we're not a perfect country, but and a lot of people talk bad about the country. But it's funny, you know what's interesting? Most people who talk bad about this country are the people who live in this country that are taking it for granted. You know what I mean? There's people, millions of people right now, billions of people right now who wish they were living in this country, trying to get into the country, and we take it for granted. No doubt. Phobic of birds. What does phobic means? Like you're scared of birds? Yeah, I guess you're scared of them. Oh dang! I was watching the speed dating show yesterday, and there was this guy who was scared of cats. He said when he was like 8 years old, he got scratched on his arm, and he's like traumatized from cats. And the lady had a cat. She was like, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be a respectful pass then because I got cats." I was like, "Wow." The reason why we sing. No doubt, Rich. Hey, gotta enjoy the simple things in life. I'm easy, like Sunday morning. Trying to put my phone somewhere. Trying to put both of my arms under the blanket. I'm cold. So I had to find somewhere to put my phone. Yeah, I'm trying to get cozy air right now because it's a little chilly. I don't want to turn on the truck. I don't like the noise. They got those blankets called the cozies. Kind of what I need right now. Yeah, that's for sure, redhead. It's gonna warm up later because the sun looks like it's coming out. It's just early in the morning. Um, yeah, pros and cons, right, of being a man and a woman. I don't know. I think women got it harder though. I don't know. It just depends, right? Some things men got harder, and then some things women got, easier. But I think overall, obviously, I don't know what it is to be a woman, but I don't know. I feel like I think women do have more responsibilities. They gotta like take care of the kids more, and they gotta do their hair, and they gotta dress and do makeup, and then they got their period, and they gotta give birth, and then they gotta, deal with all these issues. Yeah, that's comfortable weather. Women can't walk around without a shirt in the summer. That's got to be hard. Got to have the sweaty boobs all summer long. What's up, Mary? The reason why we sing. Oh, Tiffany in the house. What's up? Women have a lot of works. Yeah. Kind of. I mean, it depends. I'm doing all right, Tiffany. I guess every situation is different. You got some families where the man got more responsibilities. Then you got some families where the woman got more responsibilities. No doubt, redhead. Yeah, it's a little chilly. Cold mornings. It'll be nice later, but mornings and nights are getting cold already. Summer's almost done. I've been up since I think like 6 a.m. No, 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 no. I woke up like at 4:30, 5:30. I don't remember to be honest. Probably 5:30. Yeah, I think it was like 5:30. Yeah, that's how it happens sometimes, Tiffany. That's cool though that he's a meteorologist. Yep. Remember a few years ago? I don't know how many years ago, maybe four now. We had that big winter storm in October in Buffalo. I don't know if you had it in Rhode Island, but yeah, it was bad. The trees weren't ready for that much weight, so a lot of trees fell. A lot of people were without power. That was that October storm. Oh yeah. Hmm. You gotta give them special care, wrap them up or something. You gotta get a greenhouse eventually, Tiffany. You probably got one already, but I don't know. Yeah, that October was horrible. The reason why we sing. Early winter, yeah. Oh, you could probably get a small greenhouse. I don't think they're. I've seen some little mini ones. That's good, Rich. Living, got everything you need close by, nice and fresh. Yeah, you got all that fresh air too, living in the country. Yeah, that's what I gotta start doing. Going to the farmers market and getting fresh food. Cause this stuff they selling at the grocery stores, it's not even half of it's not even food. Yeah, PMC working on the farm, getting that fresh food too. The smoothie challenge. Oh, I never heard of that. Smoothie. Haven't had a smoothie in a long time. Sounds good. I seen Frugal Mama thinking PMC's. I met her at PMC's light show. I never heard of Dennis. Dennis the Menace. Tainted. What you gonna taint them with? Some alcohol. Yeah, my favorite YouTuber always says, "I'd rather be out here with the birds, the bees, the leaves, and trees." He's always, advocating for being outdoors, and he's a cool dude. He's from the UK actually. A brother. I've been following him for years. The birds, bees, leaves. He'd be like, "You come out to Mother Nature. You might not have a Wi-Fi connection, but I swear you're gonna have a better connection with Mother Nature, basically. He's a black dude from the UK. I'm not sure. He's usually in the forest, sometimes on the beaches. His name is Ralph Smart. His channel is called Infinite Waters. Yeah, I like him. I watch him like every day. He makes at least one video every day. He's really consistent. Sometimes he repeats a lot of the stuff, but yeah, Ralph Smart. If you try to make one video every day, of course, you kind of run out of things to say. But he's real positive, uplifting. He doesn't do politics much. He'll talk about it a little bit here and there. And he always like, he'll like, he doesn't really like advocate bad news a lot. But sometimes he'll talk about bad things that happen, but he tries to look at it like, he tries to like talk about it in ways like we can learn from it. Yeah, Infinite Waters. Yeah, I've been following him for years. The first video I think I ran across from him was him explaining fried food. I don't know, it just sticks with me for some reason. According to him, I mean, everybody, I don't know. I guess people have their own beliefs and theories, but I remember the first video I watched of him, he said that fried food, he said when you eat fried food, you're not eating like no nutrients. You're just like eating like nothing basically. It's just like taking space in your stomach. And it kind of made sense, right? Because they say like if you eat raw vegetables, it has the most nutrients, and then when you cook them, you kind of like cook the nutrients out of it. So he said it's the same thing with food. He's like, yeah, if you deep fry some meat and however hot grease is, negative, 350 degrees Fahrenheit, whatever it is, 500 degrees, I don't know the exact temperature. He said you're basically like burning all the nutrients out of it. How is that true? I don't know, but like, it sounds true. I don't really like fried food anyway, so it just helped me continue not to eat fried food. I eat like chicken wings with my pizza and fried and mozzarella sticks once in a while. Everything else is kind of like, I don't like French fries. I don't like onion rings. I'll pick on them here and there. If somebody got some, I'll have a few, but I don't ever order it with my meals. I don't even eat like pastelillos anymore. I can't stand like fried fish. I see people eat like fried fish with fried French fries. I don't know how they could do that. Or fried chicken with French fries. I can't do that. Yeah, he's actually a vegan. He's been vegan for a long time. Yeah, that's yeah, like vegetables. If you eat enough vegetables, they got protein in there too. Yeah. Nah, I can't do fried with fried. It's not my thing. I really don't like fried food. Like I said, I think the most fried food I eat is chicken wings with my pizza. And like I said, mozzarella sticks once in a while. I mean, I'll eat, if there's nothing else, some eat it, but it's not like I don't buy it. You know what I'm saying? Nah, fish and chips. And I think I went to Long John Silver's one day, and like everything on their meal was literally fried: hush puppies, French fries, onion rings, all the shrimp, all the fish. I was like, yeah, this is not the place for me. I see people order the fried fish, the fried hush puppies, and what French fries. I'm like, yo, how can you have three fried? How can all three foods on your plate be fried? That's crazy to me. I don't know how people could do that. And then they want to drink a soda with it and then eat like some, then a dessert. I'm like, yo, you're literally trying to kill yourself. And I'm overweight, you know what I mean? I'm far, like I always say, I'm far from a perfect eater. I eat my, cake and cookies and ice creams and pizza and tacos. Like, I'm not trying to make it sound like I'm better than anybody because I might eat a few more healthier things. I just saying I just can't. I don't know, just something about it that I can't just do like fried on fried on fried. It blows up. Broil the clams. That sounds good. Yeah, I like baked food, rotisserie chicken, grilled like that. I think it's like a mental thing for me. It's kind of weird. And it kind of hits my stomach funny. Yeah, clam cake sounds good. I think I had it once. I was in Maryland. I think they specialized in that crab cake. I took my daughter to a seafood boil last time I was home. We bought the regular crab legs instead of the king crab. I mean, it was like half the price, but there was no meat in them. I kind of feel bad. I was, trying to save a few bucks. She loves going to those seafood restaurants. The next time I take her, I'll take her for like her, holiday or her birthday. I make sure I get the good ones. I've been wanting to take them to the casino buffet. Casino buffet. I don't know if all casinos got good food, but a couple of the ones I've been to do. Broiled seafood, yeah. I could do salmon all day. Like, just cooked on a pan or the oven. Mm. I like, I'll have like mac and cheese or mashed potatoes on the side, or maybe like in with like a salad, some type of veggies. And I know mac and cheese is not healthy, and the mashed potatoes, baked potato might be a little healthier, but it just makes me, I don't know, it just hits my stomach. I would imagine a baked potato got to be better for you than French fries. Not probably by a whole bunch, but every little bit counts. Yeah, we might get the lobster next time. Yeah, probably a little cheaper too, right, Tiffany? If you're getting it like closer, like I think the less it had to be transported, the cheaper it's gonna be. It makes sense, I guess. I'll be live for 5 more minutes, guys. That'll be an hour. I'm gonna relax for a little while. Then I gotta drive to the truck stop. I don't have to make my delivery till the morning. The problem with meetups, Tiffany, is people say them. I'm not saying you, but not too many people like commit. You know what I mean? You'll have like 10 people say, "Yeah, we're gonna do a link up. We're gonna do a link up." Out of 10 people, you're gonna end up probably with two or three. It happens all the time. That's why I prefer to do meetups with like less people. You know what I mean? 2, 3 people. We could do a link up because I mean we could invite people. If they don't show up, they don't show up. My father was supposed to go to Puerto Rico, I think next week, with 19 people in the beginning, and I think they're down to like four or something like that. Thank you, Redhead. I'm in Pennsylvania. I'm in Pennsylvania right now. I forgot what town I'm delivering to. Seafood, lobster, shrimp, clams. Overcooked. Yeah. People overcook a lot of their food. That's the problem. especially like chicken breast. A little west of Philly. Yeah, I'm farther. I think I'm like in this near Butler or something. Not too far from Pittsburgh. I think I'm on. I was on 80, and then I cut down. I think I'm on 76. I'll be forgetting what highways I'm on sometimes, guys. I got a bad memory, unfortunately. This sucks. It's annoying, but what can I do? I try to eat healthy. I try to eat healthy, drink healthy. I try sleep, take vitamins. I do a little bit of reading. I guess it's helping my memory a little bit, but not as much as I would like. Lack of sleep is an issue for me. Oh yeah, Fluffy. Yeah, uh, Fluffy's good peoples. Yeah, last time like I said, when I linked up with uh, Lefty last time, it was like literally so unplanned. It was like I think I told him literally the same day or the night before. I think it was the same day. Yeah, Fluffy's good. Fluffy's a cool dude. I hope he's doing better. Yeah, I'm so spontaneous though. Even when I do like events with my kids, I never plan it. I'm the type of person I'll call my kids like today and tell them, hey, tomorrow we're going to Six Flags, because that's kind of how my job is. My job is like sometimes I don't know when I'm coming home. Sometimes I plan, home time, but sometimes, especially on this account, sometimes things just get slow and then they send me home for a few days. And now my kids work, so sometimes they can't make it. But oh, she doesn't, no doubt. Yeah, Lefty quit smoking. Um, yeah, I got a couple trips I got kind of planned though. I gotta go to Florida, and then I gotta go to Puerto Rico, and then besides that, probably go to the Philippines. So it's gonna be a while before. I mean, the northeast link up shouldn't be that hard. I mean, that's probably like a 7 hour drive for me. That wouldn't be. I mean, I would only have to miss a few days of work. I've never been to LA. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Talk to you later. Thanks for coming through. Oh, everybody. Oh, everybody enjoy their Friday. And I'll see y'all next time.